Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today my name is Kosi. In case you're seeing this video for the first time, thank you so much for watching and for stopping by. Do not forget to subscribe. On today's video, as you can already see, I will teach you guys on how I achieved my hip pad. My hip and bottom pad, you can see everything is so fine, gallant and relaxed. So guys, if this sounds like something you're interested to know and you love what you are seeing, or you are in love with what you are seeing and you want to actually see how this was made and was achieved and was drafted and was cut, definitely keep on watching. And now let's get into today's video. Thank you so much. I love you all. Keep subscribing to Style by Kosi YouTube channel. So guys, let's get into this video. So guys, as you can see, I already went ahead to draft the basic skirts, as you all can see. So I have the front and the back pattern and the zipper allowance, as you can see, with my darts. And I already went ahead to draft and marked all those lines you are just seeing right here. So I'm going to explain what those lines are one after the other. So right now, as you can see, the zipper allowance 1 inch was added for it. So right now, the first line was my hip line. The second line here is my underbutt. The last line is my knee length and my full length, which is the FL. And this upper part here is my waistline. Can you see? With my darts, I know you guys know how to measure that now. So that's my darts, my nipple to nipple divided by 2, you get. So what I'm going to do right now is that I have the length of this skirt 16 and I added 1 inch for the seam allowance, that is 17 inches, as you can see. So I went ahead to remove 1.5 inches for the waistband, you get. So right now I came down by 1.5 inches on the waistline. I made a point there, and right now on the full length I'm going to come up by 2 inches. I'm also going to make a point there as well, as you all can see. So guys, after I was done doing that, I'll go ahead and divide my nipple to nipple by 2, which is 3.5 inches. I'm going to make a point on my hip line. That is where I mark the 3.5 inches from my nipple to nipple, half of my nipple to nipple. So right now I used my ruler to extend this line just like this, you get. So this is what I have after I was done. Can you see? I have 3.5 inches. Can you see? So right now the next thing to do right now is that I'm going to connect those points, you get. All those points I just marked, I'm going to connect it. So just look at how I'm going to do it. I'm going to connect from there, you get. I'm going to connect from this knee length down to this point where I marked my 3.5 inches. From there I'm going to connect it to this place I marked 1.5 inches on my waistline. Can you see what I just did? So right now what I'm going to do is to use my curve rule and make my and connect those points just like this, as you see me do. If you don't have your curve rule, you can just use your free hand. Anyhow you choose to is totally fine. So just take a good look at how I'm going to connect it. So after I was done connecting, this is what I have. So if after connecting yours and you notice that that point exactly is sharp, go ahead and blend it small, you get. So this is all for the front pattern. So I'm going to go ahead right now. Wow, my marker is finished. I put a new one, but I don't know where I kept it at this moment. So guys, please just have to just listen very careful and let me explain it bit by bit. As you can see, I use my pencil to label it up and down. Can you see? So this is it, guys. So guys, after doing this, the next thing to do right now is to go ahead and draft the back pattern. So you guys is going to see how I'm going to do that. So guys, for the back pattern, this is what I have here, as you can see. So after you must have done marking everything, including the zipper allowance, what you're going to do is from your hip line, come inside by 1 inch. You get exactly after your zipper allowance, come inside by 1 inch. You get just come outside by 1 inch. Then after that, I'm going to right there on the underbutt. That is where my hip pad is going to stop. That is the underbutt here. You get. So I just marked 3.5 inches. That is half of my nipple to nipple, and on the full length of the skirt, which is 17 inches, I came up by 2 inches and 1.5 inches on the waistline, just like I did on the front pattern. Do you get? So the only difference here is just the zipper, the 1 inch I came out from the zipper area, and the 3.5 inches you get. That is the only difference. So I'm going to connect those points like this. So I'm going to use my curve rule to just connect it. You get? So I'm going to connect it like this from the underbutt, that is UB. From there I'm going to connect the point I have there to meet the 2 inches I came up with on the full length of the skirt, as on the bottom of the skirt. Do you understand what I'm saying? So right now we are going to continue connecting it until get to this upper part where I came down by 1.5 inches. I hope you guys are understanding it. After connecting, if you notice that the hip line is sharpened, go ahead and blend it just like you see me doing. A small blend you get. So this is all I have for this. Then I'm going to go ahead and as well label it. You get? I'm going to go ahead and label it. After I'm done labeling, I'm going to go ahead and do what? Cut it off. Just look at what I'm doing. After labeling, this is what I have. Can you see? This is the back pattern and this is the front pattern, as you all can see. So there is nothing difficult here. You get? Even beginners can learn this very well because I explained it so simple so you guys will understand. So I'm going to go ahead right now to cut it off.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
So guys, after I was done cutting, this is what I have. So I'm going to label it as the back and the front. You get? So my hip measurement for this tutorial is 36. My normal hip measurement is 36. You get? But after padding my hip, I have 38 inches. So how I achieved that is that I used half-inch foam. So when you times or plus half-inch by 4, that is going to give you 2-inch. So multiply the 2-inch to your normal hip. That is how I got 38 inches. You get? So now 38 inches is what I have after I was done making my hip pad. So right now this is the foam. As you can see, I'm using half of an inch for the foam. You can use 1 inch for your foam. but me, I'm using half of this half of an inch is okay for me, you get. So I went ahead to just cut it out exactly what I have on the pattern. Can you see? So after I was done cutting, this is what I have. So right now I'm going to label it with my chalk, because I have my marker. I have a new marker, just I don't know where I kept it at the moment, but I'm going to look for it later. But for now, I'm going to use my chalk to do it, to label it. So if you have a marker, I just advise you use your marker. You know, this chalk is going to clean, you get. So just use your marker. Make sure you use your marker, you get, so you know where you label the up and the down. After I was done labeling, I'll go ahead and trim this form just like this. Make sure you trim it just like this, gently and quietly and easily, you get. Just go ahead and trim it just like this. So guys, this is what I have after I was done trimming. Can you see that it's looking so fine? Can you see now that it's now blend and it's very fine and relaxed, you get. So I'm going to iron my hairstay. So right now I'm done ironing my hairstay, and I also find my mixing marker. So right now I'm just labeling the up and the down. After labeling, I'll keep those foams aside and I'll work on the main fabric and the lining. So I already went ahead to cut out the main fabric using my pattern before cutting out the foam for the hip. I already went ahead to cut out the skirt, the same thing as the lining. So guys, this is the skirt and the lining. As you can see what I have, you get. The only difference is that the lining is 1 inch shorter than the main fabric, you get. So I'll keep this lining and the main fabric aside, and I'm going to work on the pad. So right now these are the pads. You can also call it the foam. I'm going to go ahead and join it, you get. So just bring one of the back and one of the front and join them together, the right side facing each other. Don't go and make mistake, just look at how I'm going to do this right now, you get. So this is the front and this is one of the back. Go ahead and join it like this. Use half of an inch and sew 8 threads just like this. So I'm going to do the same thing on this other one, and I'll be right back. So guys, after sewing, this is what I have. Can you see how it's looking? So this is how the front part looks like. Can you see? So this is how the back part looks like. Can you see? So right now I'm going to keep this and work on the lining. For the lining, I'm going to go ahead and make my darts. I'll do the same thing on the other lining, and I'll also do the same thing on the main fabric, and also join the both sides together. So right now this is what I have after I was done. Can you see that I made my darts and I also joined both sides, both the main fabric and the lining. I joined it separately. Can you just see? So this is it guys. So this is what I have. So guys, on your lining part, go ahead and open your seam allowance on the joining side, you get. Open it up and mark 1.5 inches, come down by 1.5 inches and mark it, you get. You can decide to iron the seam allowance openly, or you just do it like that. Just be very careful so you don't sew on the wrong parts, you get. So right now I'm going to bring my foam and I'm going to just place it this way. You see how I'm going to do this. Open up the seam allowance just like this. Place the middle of the hip pad, that is the place you joined your hip pad. Make sure you place it like this, directly on the seam opening, you get. And make sure there is no folding lining inside the hip pad, you get. Go ahead and hold it with your pin just like you see me doing, you get. Make sure you remove any lining inside the pad or under the pad. Hold it and pin it with your steamer with your pin. Then you're going to first of all sew the middle part first, just like this. Sew the middle part like this first, exactly on the seam allowance. Go ahead and sew it this way, then sew it all around just on the tip. As you are sewing it, make sure there is no folded lining under the pad, you get. So I'll go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. I'll do the same thing on the other one and I'll be right back as well. So guys, I'm done sewing the both pad and this is what I have. Can you see? So this is the front view. Can you see how it's looking fine and beautiful? You get? So this is how it is. So guys, I'm going to bring the main fabric, that is the skirt part, and you're going to see I'm going to do that. Open your skirt part on the lining like this. For the main fabric, open your skirt part just like this. You get? And place it just like this, the right side facing each other, and go ahead and first of all sew the down part of the skirt with the lining together and sew the both sides. That is exactly what I'm going to do right now, and I'll be right back. So guys, after sewing, as you can see, this is what I have. Can you see how the pad is looking? This is actually so beautiful and nice. Can you see? So guys, this is the front. This is how it's looking. I also went ahead to cut out a band for my waist band, you get? So right now I'm done fixing it. Can you see? And I also went ahead to fix my zipper just like this. So this is what I have, and I'm going to flip it over to the right side of the fabric so you guys see how it looks like on the front side. You get? So guys, this is how it looks like. You get? This is the front side and this is how it looks like. As you can see, it is fine. So right now I took it to my table and I'm ironing it out. So guys, after ironing it out, I'm going to wear it so you guys see how it looks like. So guys, finally I wear it and this is how it's looking. As you can see, the hip is actually hipping. The nyash is nyashing. Everything is so gallant, so balanced, so relaxed. You get? As you can see, it's looking so beautiful, no doubt. So guys, if you love this video, subscribe to this channel. You can appreciate me by subscribing to my channel. You get? Just follow me, subscribe so you get more notification when my video drops. Thanks for watching and bye.